row.
Well, this is the kind of summer evening where it's so nice to just kind of sit outside, late into the evening, enjoy time with friends and family. 80 degrees outside right now. It's not super humid. Dew points are in the low 60s. This is kind of where we've been throughout a lot of this week. Here's a look at the highs today. We had low to mid 90s to the north, 89 in Springfield. I think this is kind of a sign of where we can go going forward as we work into Saturday and Sunday. Now, I mentioned yesterday, and I'll do it again today, those hotter temperatures towards central Missouri, I think a lot of that is a function of how dry it is up there. When we get into these droughts, like we're finding right now in central Missouri, it makes it a lot easier for those temperatures to go a little bit higher. And I think that's why we're consistently finding the hotter temperatures here versus southern Missouri and northern Arkansas, where it's probably not only where the ground's more moist, but also it's probably a bit more green. Looking at conditions right now, quiet across the area. We look west, we find these clusters of storms. Another cluster here in southeast Texas. This has been that active zone of weather. We've got a warm front just to our west, and on the other side of it, higher humidity air. That's what's going to move in for Saturday. Also, we're going to find that more active zone moving into our area. So while, you know, I've painted all of this area with green, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to get some wet weather, but that chance is going to be there for showers and thunderstorms, especially Saturday afternoon and overnight Saturday night. Once we get to Sunday, though, it looks like dry weather for most of the area until you get south of the state line. I think along and south of Fayetteville to Harrison to Ash Flat line and south, that's where I think there will be a thunderstorm threat Sunday afternoon into the evening. Temperatures tonight dropping off to about 69, so a warm night. Looking at your golf forecast, a lot of you probably going out and enjoying a nice round of golf tomorrow. I would say fair conditions, and I say this because it is going to be hot, it is going to be humid. I think that's probably the thing I'm most concerned about is that heat and humidity. We're not super used to it yet. It's still early on in the summer season, but we're also going to have to be concerned with the risk of some rain and also some lightning and gusty winds if we see thunderstorms. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon topping out generally around 90, 91, although maybe a bit hotter to the north and west like we found today. Then tomorrow night, we dip down to only about 70 or 71 for a low. So a warm night Saturday night. I think the better chance for showers and thunderstorms overnight Saturday night will tend to be closer to Highway 65 and east of Highway 65. And then on Sunday, that chance for rain kind of shifts well to the south of the state line. Temperatures on Sunday back in the low 90s north to mid 90s south. But it will be noticeably less humid by Sunday afternoon. And this is how humidity will play out through the weekend and beyond. Notice that uptick in humidity gets very humid, I think, Saturday, and then it drops off Sunday afternoon, and it stays pretty comfortable all the way into Tuesday. And then we get to Wednesday and we find those humidity levels surging again. We're going to find hot weather surging again, too, after highs in the upper 80s Monday and Tuesday. A chance for storms on Wednesday, and then it looks like a dry day Thursday, breezy and hot. I think our hottest yet with highs in the mid to upper 90s, and then 94 on Friday with a chance for showers and thunderstorms as a front drops in from the north, and that front will help to trim back the heat. We're looking at the 4th of July weekend all the way up to the 4th of July. Looks like upper 80s to around 90 for a high. And I can't at this stage rule out a chance for storms any one of those days.
That seems, I mean, I know we're far away, but it also seems like 4th of July is just prone to pop-up shower here and there, too.
The good news is it doesn't look like it's going to be one of those 4th of Julys where we're looking at 100 degrees for the high.
Good. Like to hear that, Dan.
Coming up in